This is 8 News Now at 6.
Well, this being Valentine's Day, we are taking a journey to a place known as the heart of Nevada. It even has love as part of its name.
Yeah, the town of Lovelock in the northern part of the state. It promotes itself with heart-shaped insignia, but is best known for an attraction well off the beaten path, one that is not exactly romantic. George Knapp and the I-Team recently visited the Lovelock Cave and has a preview of his story tonight.
Yeah, it's not exactly everyone's idea of a Valentine's Day story, but, you know, here we are. Lovelock Cave is world famous as an archaeological treasure, a storehouse of antiquities which helped tell the history of the first people to live in what is now Nevada. But there's one part of that history that is controversial, a magnet for the curious and an irritant to scientists who wish the whole thing would go away.
The Great Basin of northern Nevada is stark and beautiful, but was a much different place thousands of years earlier. Back then, most of the region was covered with water, the massive Lake Lahontan, a bounty of resources that allowed the earliest Americans to thrive for centuries. Remnants of those long-ago cultures are preserved and displayed in collections around the world and in museums closer to where they were found. The Humboldt Museum in Winnemucca is home to ancient tools and technology, as well as animals now extinct that once roamed the basin. The town was named for the great Paiute leader Chief Winnemucca, whose daughter Sarah became a celebrated writer and speaker. Her book is a primary source of the most mysterious legend of all, the story of the KLAS-TV8, the red-headed cannibals. According to the Paiutes, this terrible tribe of interlopers met its end in a remote and desolate spot in the desert, Lovelock Cave, wiped out by the people who'd been its prey. Curators at the Humboldt Museum don't like to talk about the legend, but if one travels down the road a bit to the heart of Nevada itself, Lovelock, the locals who run the Marzin House Museum know all about the cave and the legend.
Of the people who come in to the museum to see the artifacts and things that you got here, how many of them are interested in the story about the red-headed giants?
All of them.
Oh, at least half.
Archaeologists tend to scoff at tales of giants in Nevada or anywhere else, but there is evidence and testimony to support the story about red-headed cannibals living near Lovelock Cave.
They were a different culture that was here, that was probably eradicated at that time.
My Indian friends tell me they were cannibals, that they set traps, and they said the best part to eat were the thighs.
Oh my golly.
Because of the popularity of a few TV shows and internet sites, these two museums mentioned in that story get visited by a lot of people who get pretty ticked off when they're told there are no giant skulls or mummified remains for them to see. That's why the Humboldt Museum tries to put the brakes on those discussions. Tonight at 11, we'll hear why the story gained traction over the years and from those who say the KLAS were very real. Both of the museums mentioned are worth a visit, by the way, and we have links on our website. It's fun to chase this stuff.
Well, and nothing says love like cannibals.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, George.
All right.
Thanks for planting that seed for Valentine's Day.
All right.
All right.